Hello, my name's Catherine. I run Kiss Me Deadly, and I'm up in the workshop today, which is pretty rare for me. Usually it's Lou who's behind the camera who toils away here, because she's actually some good at sewing. I am terrible at sewing. However, even I can sew an underwire into a bra, so I thought I would take a moment today to explain how to do that. Because here's the thing: if you're like me, you have a lovely expensive bra, and then you put it in the washing machine, which you absolutely shouldn't do. I'm telling you now not to do that, but we all know that you're going to do it anyway, and you're probably not going to remember to put it in a pillowcase or in a bra case or any of the things that you should do that would protect it. And if you're really naughty, you will have tumble dried it afterwards, which would actually have destroyed this bra. Lou is making crying faces. Because she has to design bras and sew bras, and yeah, if you do that to them, she might come around and kill you. Anyway, when you treat bras badly, usually what happens, particularly if like me, you're somebody that doesn't wear necessarily the best technical fitted bra, you wear something that works for you, kind of does what you want. Often that will put the underwire under a lot of strain, and it will put the seams around the underwire a lot of strain, and then the underwire will pop out. On a bad day, this will then skewer you in the boom and be incredibly painful. On a good day, it just kind of sidles out, and then you suddenly realise there's a little wire going, hello, hello, and you're like, so take it home, look after your other bras better. But all you actually need, you really don't need to be very good at sewing for this. You need to be able to tolerate having a bra that you've made a mash of, though. Black thread, reasonable quality preferably, but it doesn't really matter. And a needle. If you're like me and you're clumsy, get someone else to thread the needle. Find where the wire has come out. Here, it's, so you can see, that's the tip of a wire. A wire should always have a good tip on it, by the way, otherwise they're quite spiky. So, stick it back in. There's always a little bit of space around wires, because there should be enough room for it to just move around a little bit. And there's actually a minimum amount of space that they need and a maximum. So you have to hope that your bra manufacturer knows which that is. And then you're basically just going to cover over the hole. Now, if the hole is really bad, and I might find that after I sew this up, it just comes out again, depending on how bad this hole is. I might have to actually sew a piece of reinforcement fabric over it, like a tiny bit of non-stretch fabric is best, like a tiny bit of cotton or something relatively heavy duty. But I'm literally, all I'm doing is I'm taking 2 layers of thread that I've stuck a knot in the bottom of, and I'm just sewing round and round and round. It is not complicated, it is not sophisticated, it is not delicate. People that really love their bras will be wincing right now. They will be deeply distressed that I am doing this to a very expensive bra.
Yep.
But if you just want to be able to wear your bra again, or if it's done this in the middle of a flipping wedding and you're in a hotel so you can actually get some needle and thread, then this is the quick and dirty way to fix your bra. There are more sophisticated ways that we will teach you when Lou has like 5 minutes to spare that she isn't spending doing something for Kiss Me Deadly. I think that's still going to come out. I think it's split this seam here. If you are very delicate in terms of like pain levels and skin, then if you make a hash like this and you put a big lump in your bra, you might be able to feel it. I'm relatively sensitive, but not that much so around this area. This is a wire that's come out on the inside. Some of my wires come out of the armpit instead. That's always quite painful too. Mostly, I just don't wear bras with wires, and that helps a lot, because I think what people don't realise is that the wire is usually the bit of the bra. It's doing a lot of work, and it gives you like a really great shape and all the rest of it. It's mostly what gives you the uplift, but it's also the bit that's most difficult because there's only a few shapes of wire available commercially, and obviously there are many shapes of breast, so those two things don't always match up very well. For me, part of the reason that I don't wear bras that have a good technical fit is that ones that have a good technical fit tend to have enormous underwires, and because I'm 5'1", those enormous underwires tend to like stab me in the armpit in ways that I do not enjoy. So I tend to stick to a bra that's a bit too small for me, and then this happens instead. So now I've made a huge bodge job. It's horrible. You can see it looks messy. Happily, because it's black on black, you can't see it amazingly well. I would always say if you're sewing black thread onto a black background, please do it in like really bright sunlight. We were very lucky that in Sheffield today it was actually pretty sunny. And I'm just gonna tie a horrible knot in the end and snip it off. And I now should be able to wear my expensive bra for another few goes before inevitably something else goes wrong, because I will put it in the washing machine again. If you don't want to put it in the washing machine, a good tip is to take it into the shower with you and just wash it with a bit of delicate shampoo while you're in the shower, and then leave it in the shower to drip dry. And that's the only way that we can see that most people will get round to hand washing their bras, which is what you should do if you're being sensible and you don't want to have to mend them. Now I'm going to do this with another bra, Kiss Me Deadly bra, that also my cat has dragged around the house and crawled on. So I will see you in a bit. Bye bye.